So I like to use elder for making my spiles because it's got a real pithy centre to it and you can actually haul it out really easily. I've got a nice one here, it's just around about pinky size. Yeah. See what that's like. It's a reasonably healthy tree, so I'm not actually doing it in oil. Yeah, so I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but basically it's got this nice soft centre in the middle that you can drill out quite easily just with a nail or a file. I've got a wee file that I used to do it, so a nice, maybe get a couple out of this actually before this knuckle. Make one slightly longer than the other one, just for flexibility. So there really isn't a lot to making a spile. If you go on the internet, there's like a million different ideas about what's right and what's wrong and how far you need to drill into the tree, what's the right size and diameter and all that nonsense. The only thing that matters is you taper one end in a nice uniform way, because you need to hammer that into the tree and it has to be tapered, otherwise it won't seal properly. But really, that's kind of all there is to it. As long as it's a hollow tube. You can make them fancy by putting wee spouts on them and stuff. And some people set them up so that they can actually hook their collecting container over it. But the only problem with that is it puts a lot of strain on the actual spile itself, so it could be enough to pull it out of the tree if it got too heavy. So here's my wee file that I use. But I mean, you literally can use anything. And you can see how soft that actually is in the middle there. It really doesn't take a lot to drill right into it quite easily. The only qualms about using elder is that, you know, elder is slightly poisonous, but really it's not like you're actually really ingesting it. Okay, so the sap's going to flow through it. It could potentially be picking up some toxins, but I've never had any problems in the past with it, so. And I can't think of a nicer material to use to make these things, so. And certainly if you were in a survival situation, you wouldn't really be able to, because there's lots of stainless steel and plastic things obviously available for commercial people that are making maple syrup, etc. So in the wild you don't have that option, I'm afraid. Well, probably just as well. Right, that's almost there. Still needs a bit of a clean out, but it's not bad. I'll do it in a minute. I'm surprised how thick the actual pithy bit in the middle is, but it's okay. And then, yeah, so, I mean, I don't think it's strictly necessary, but I do like to sort of shape the end a bit. That's pretty much all you need. So this is the best way I've worked out for actually cleaning up the spiles after I've carved them. Just take some sandpaper basically and just smooth out this edge. You want this to be a nice taper. You want to get rid of any sort of ridges that you maybe created when you were using the sort of carving it out with a knife, because they in theory could actually cause it to leak a bit. You want a good seal when you put it in the tree. So just to get them out, you got to be careful though, because you don't want to get it too thin, because this elder especially is really thin walled once you take the pithy centre out. Yeah, but that's pretty much good enough now, that one. And then the way I clean out the insides, I basically take a bit of sandpaper and I sort of basically make it into a bit of a roll up, just like that. I wouldn't smoke it though. And then that's pretty much perfect for just sliding in there. And I've kind of done this one already, but you can use this to basically take out all that pithy stuff inside, so you just end up with a really smooth wood. It's dead easy, you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, and you end up with pretty much a perfect spile like that one, just ready to get hammered into the tree. Which this is actually quite a small tree to be tapping. Normally I would have gone for a bigger one, but I just had a poke in there with my knife and it's actually got a decent amount of sap running, so I'm going to give it a try anyway. Seems to have dried up at the moment, but it's probably just sealed a bit. So, in true bushcraft style, I'm going with a 10mm drill. I should have probably cleaned it first, but she'll be right. And then, so they say, you know, depending on the size of the tree, I'm going to probably go in hopefully up to about the hilt there, so it gives me a good sort of 1.5 inches at least, which is about right, I think. And then I actually got this brush, but I've got a feeling, I know I did it. Also in true bushcraft style, just to try and get all the crap out from inside there. This is the way to do it. See people blowing in there, but you know, you get the straw actually right in there and you're blowing it out from the inside. Perfect. So I've got, I ended up making 3 styles. I gave them quite a bit of a nice clean up as well, so they're fairly good looking spiles. This is actually the thinnest one. So in theory, if I give this a wee tap with the hammer, there's the hammer, it should seal. Obviously I don't want to smack into it because it's just elder I should say. And next thing I need rope. Here's my collector. So it's quite a long spile actually. I'm not sure how well this is going to really work. But in theory I should be able to put a nail in there. That's actually, I've got a longer nail. And the other thing I like to do is cover everything over with a t-shirt. This keeps the debris from falling into it. So that's about right there. But what I'm going to do is actually nail the t-shirt to the tree. Right on that spot. Yeah, that's solid. Is it? I'm scared of the weight of the liquid actually pulls it down, but aye, that's solid. Yeah, that's nice. And just cover them up. That's the dead easy way to do it. Oh, the ground moves. So yeah, just leave that dripping away. Come back later and see what I've got to drink. Sounds good. Hopefully it stays that rate of drip. We'll get quite a lot. So this has been running the rest of the day, so let's see what kind of results we've got, if anything. Hopefully we've got a decent amount to drink. Oh aye, that looks alright. The only problem is I've got nothing to put it in at the moment. Beautiful. So I did actually empty this last night when I was in, so I'm not surprised it's only half full. Yeah, excellent. Because this is That's birch sap from last night that I poured in here. Oh my word, I've filled my canteen with birch sap. That's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Birch Tree. Beautiful, huh? So there's all sorts of different ideas about what you're supposed to do with the hole. Some people say just leave it, some people say, oh, you must put a plug in it, some people say you must put beeswax in it. Goodness only knows. I really don't think it does a tree any harm to be left open. From what I've read, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, it's going to leak some sap, but then that's not going to kill a tree. It's a whole lot of more sap would nourish the tree from the roots. So, just going to leave it. Right, that is definitely me this time. It's time to go home. Until the next time, holding my phone really weird here. See you later.